Hi, during the last previous tutorial, we went through how you can quickly set up your account on MoneyUnify, and today specifically we'll be looking at how you can make payments for collections in less than 3 minutes using any programming language online, and how you can accept payments from mobile monies in Africa. Specifically today we'll be looking at Zambia using the Sparco provider as our merchant account. So I'm assuming you have an account set up, and then already you can look at the previous tutorial. Also put the link in the description, and if you don't know it, you can log into MoneyUnify.com and use the link in the video we previously did, and then you learn how to do that. So what I'll do is I'll go straight to my MoneyUnify account, of course, and then I'll log in to my dashboard. So you already have an account, I'm sure, and when you log in, I already set up my public key and my private key, and these will help me make the payment request. So if you look at the documentation, it provides guidance on how all of this works. So I'll go ahead and copy. We're using Sparco Gateway on this. I'll go ahead and copy my MoneyUnify ID, and I'll open my VS Code. Here's our test case. So I'm using a plugin called what's the name of this plugin again? Come on. All right, Thunder Client. You can download in VS Code if you want to. It's like Postman, but in VS Code, so it's quicker to test APIs. Also, you can get the code generated. So if you look at the documentation right now on how to request payments from customers, you realize that it explains how all of this aligns. This is the MoneyUnify ID, and you can see here it's wrong. My API is telling me that it's wrong. So we're assuming you want to request payments from customers, right? And you use the MoneyUnify API. So the first thing you do, you get the link here if you want to request for payments for using Sparco merchant account, and you want to request payment from MTN, Zambia, or Airtel via USSD. So here what you'd have to do is to make a post request. The method type should be a post request to this endpoint, api.moneyunify.com/Sparco. This is your provider /request payment. And the data that you pass in there or you post to that has to be in a form and not JSON in this case. Make sure it's in form. There will be codes and snippets that I'll share for you to easily integrate or use this. Also, you can look out on the MoneyUnify pages, website, and Twitter. There are usually snippets that are shared for you to do that. So to proceed to the next steps, Sparco requires you, if you're requesting a payment from a customer, they need you to collect all this information. It's mandatory. You need the first name of the customer, the last name, their email address, their phone number, and the transaction detail. That means as you're collecting that money, what's the description of that transaction being carried out, and the amount that you're collecting. So we'll go ahead. We've collected this MoneyUnify ID, which will link us to our configuration, and make a request. And MoneyUnify is processing and saying request not authorized. This is basically because the MoneyUnify, the Sparco details that I've just provided here, they are not valid. So I will move this tab away from our focus so that I can put in the right credentials from my Sparco account, and then you see the next response that will come here from the API. So let me just reconfigure my MoneyUnify details. Just reconfigure them. My private secret key, I'm pasting in the right tools, the right keys here now, and we'll go back to our VS Code. So I've pasted the right credentials from the Sparco account, and I'll go ahead and click request payment again. And as you can see here, it's saying you're unable to perform this operation because your account is not approved. So when you create an account on Sparco Merchant, the links are all in the documentation, and in the previous video I shared, you would have to get your account approved. You can contact Sparco, or you can just upload your company registration. For Zambian companies, please, you can upload your company registration as a certificate. That's it. The bureaucracies are very easy, and boom, just on this request, you are able to collect payment, and the customer on their phone, they receive a pop-up saying your business name wants to make this. They can enter a PIN and it will be approved, and the status here will change to successful. and there'll be a reference key and more details will be passed into the console. So just some more information. A message here is a readable message that MoneyUnify provides for you that you can display on your console. Then under the console here, so this is debug information that helps you understand, like get more data on your request. Previously, we saw that there was more data here. It's saying invalid MoneyUnify code. Then in the console, it provided details regarding the data that you posted to MoneyUnify API. This is error. You can use it in your programming to do what? To check if the response was a success or if it was false, or if it failed. If its error is true, meaning there is an error. If it's false, that means the transaction was successful. And sometimes it might show pending. It means maybe a Sparco merchant there is taking some time to verify the transaction, but usually happens instantly. And you can go to Sparco dashboard and check that. So that's how you easily request for payments using MoneyUnify from clients within Zambia for payments online. And you can see how easy it is, right? It doesn't take coding, a lot of coding in short. And if I can show you the docs, a good example is how you can, if I can show you rather the code sample. In JavaScript, if you're using fetch, there is this. So if you do this, you can just copy paste this into your app. And if you're using jQuery, that is, if you're using fetch, and if you're using XML, HTTP, and if you're using Anxious, which is a library, is it a plugin? Yeah, library plugin or package actually in JavaScript or React, you're good to go. You're using Go, are you using any programming language in short? So this is very good and very powerful. If you're using Laravel, this is a code snippet. But for Laravel, I'll be releasing a package that I'll also share with you on how you can quickly just import that package and get done with this as well. So guys, I appreciate you taking your time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and please do like it, share within the community, and let me know what you think. Go to the MoneyUnify website, share your experience. If you're successful, manage to integrate, reach out in case you have any issues, and hopefully this has streamlined your 3 days of coding trying to integrate mobile money payments on all 3 networks just to make collections into a 3-5 minutes work for you to do. Or if you just copy paste this code, then it will be like a 1-minute job. So thanks guys, happy coding and keep on innovating. I look forward to sharing with you how you can send money from your Sparco merchant account to your mobile money direct to your mobile account, or that is on NTN and Airtel in the next video, and also how you can maybe in the future, or not in the future, but how you can also settle your monies into your bank account or everything like that. So if you like this video, please give it some thumbs up. You can subscribe to my channel if you're interested in what I'm working on, and I look forward to seeing how best I can help you guys, and I look forward to your feedback so that it can help me as well provide what's relevant to you. Happy coding once more.